Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm very happy to be able to record a journal with me today. But before that, I'm just showing you these two charms that I got, and this flower and honey this flower and a bee brush charm is actually from Hobonichi, and it's actually a brass button. I use it as a charm because it's nice. And the other one is the Travelers Company Tokyo Bike collaboration, and actually Starbucks Reserve Roastery, they have a charm for that, which is a letter R and a star. But I love bicycles and I do ride them a lot, so that's why I've used the bicycle charm instead. And here I'm just showing you this TN that I've been using for quite some time now, and it's scratching up beautifully and also aging very nicely. And I am just going to do a very fast flip through of my setup. I changed a little bit since my last video, so the dashboard is still the same. And here I have my what do you call this, folder. And of course this is what I'm wanted to actually show you guys, this Lady Falcon Travelers leather folder, because previously I've been using the craft folder and I don't know, maybe it's just me, it tears up easily. I'm very rough with it, I guess. So I have decided to get a leather folder instead, and I love it. Now Monique does have a various range of leathers, as in different colors, but I choose the nude one instead because I want to be able to switch between my TNs easily, and it can go with any color. And here I'm just showing you this folder, folio that I got from Monique as well, and it's in nude too. So I'm just showing you that actually the leather folder is, I think, thinned down by Monique, which I think is great, because else the leather folder will be way too bulky if the leather is too thick. And then you can see it's actually very soft and pliable, and the smell is awesome, by the way. So I really love this leather folder. But one thing though, because of the stitching, this underlay board can't fit into the leather folder anymore. But it's okay, I'll put in my zipper pouch instead. And the rest of the setup is still the same. Yep, I have this deco credit card folder and my dashboard, which I have a few sticky notes there, which I am going to use in my journal some point in time. Yep. And yeah, I'm just going to do a quick flip through of my first insert. Now I no longer do a daily updates because I find that actually quite stressful for me. So now I will do as and when I feel like doing, which is working out very well for me until now. Yep, and no more stress to be catching up on my daily journal, and now I can write as and when I like it. So let's start. Now I'm gonna speed up this video. I am speeding up this video now so that it won't be too long. It's been a while since I do a journal with me and also a voiceover, so please bear with me if I've sounded a little bit strange or unfamiliar. And here I'm just taking out some paper, vintage paper, or any kinds of paper to form a collage. Yep. So I want to use these new stamps, which I just received today from something of mine. Is Lin Chianing's newest release stamp. I hope I said that correctly. Is what you call this? The pressed flower. Yep. These four are the only set I got there. She actually have a few more sets, which are the bigger flower, but I got these four instead, which are smaller, which I think I will use more of it. My New Year resolution is to stop buying stamps, which I failed miserably at the start of the year, because there are way too many beautiful stamps that been released, not only by Lin Chianing and other makers, other sellers as well. But I will stop. I still have I've found a few, I saw a few stamps that's going to be released soon that I have my eye on, and I promise myself that after that I will stop totally. Anywho, today's a journal with me, not about my New Year resolution. So let's continue. So I have this wording stamp and sort of a hashtag symbol there, and then I'm gonna put this Lin Channing's flower on top of the wording using my Stash On stamp ink pad, sorry. And I really like the outcome of this, so while I let it dry, I am going to do the collage. So I'm just playing around with the paper, and I really love this vintage paper which has this beautiful distress, brownish at each corner. And this sort of like a bill or an invoice is actually a memo pad which I bought, and I really love those. I mean, you can have lots of collage style with it. And here I'm just taking out my what you call this, Awagami factory paper or memo pad. I hope I said it correctly. Anyway, I will link everything down below. Yep. I'm choosing this very beautiful pattern paper, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's in like this light green, and it has actual structure on this paper. Yeah, you can feel the bumps and everything on this paper, and it's gorgeous. So I want to use that as a background for this glassine paper that I've stamped on, and I'm going to tear this out. Yeah, it's fully dried. And then I am going to lay on top of that paper, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I really love it. Of course, it felt a bit bare because this glassine paper is see-through, and I wanted to put something behind to sort of have a little effect, a collage effect, yeah. And hence I wanted to put some vintage stamp. But before that, I want to stamp this on this sort of like an invoice memo pad. I just got this stamp as well, by the way. Like I said, I failed miserably. I'm sorry, on my New Year resolution. Oh man, I really need to control myself. I have way too much stamp, but when I see beautiful stamps, I can't stand it. I need to get them. Okay, anyway, here I'm just playing around with my vintage tickets to see how well I want to where I want to put all these vintage stickers as a collage, and I'm happy with this, so I'm going to use my pencil to mark this down. Now I do have some really big change coming up sometime in May or end of April, so by that time hopefully I'll be able to share with you guys on the big change, which will affect my daily routines and everything tremendously. And yeah, I hope that it's a good change. I'm not sure yet because it haven't happened yet. It's something that I haven't done before, so yeah, I will share with everyone when the time comes. But until then, do bear with me. So I will still try to have like a weekly journal with me, and even though I have no specific timing now to do my journal, but I still hope that I can maintain at least a weekly update. So far I did more than a weekly update, sometimes three days once. Yep, and I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I try to maintain at least a weekly update so that I can have also a weekly video up. And I've been very happy in my Midori one page diary in A6. So because it's small in size, and I jot down things that happen on that day, unlike this journal that I will write down my feelings, my thought, my everything, which is more personal compared to the Midori one day one page, which I only jot down things that happen. Yeah, but I really like that size, and it's fast, and you know, I can actually do it on a daily basis. So if you guys are interested to have me do a video on that, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to film a journal with me in that. Yeah. I don't know why I felt like I have something else to say, but I don't. So this is quite a long video, I think 20 over minutes, because it's been a while since I do a journal with me, and I'm very excited. And here I'm just, you know, playing around with this vintage paper, and when I'm happy with it, I'm gonna put everything down with my glue stick. So hopefully this year my new journaling style will actually serve its purpose, that is to, you know, make me happy and help me to reduce my stress level. Unlike last year, which when I have a daily journal, it actually brings more stress because I couldn't catch up with it. Yep. But so far this my new year, or my 2020 journaling style, has been working very well for me, and I'm very happy with it, and I actually have more time to do other things that I like apart from my journal. Yeah, previously when I have the time, I just, you know, pour into my journal, trying to catch up on the daily basis, which I think defeat the whole purpose of journaling, for me at least. Yeah. So I did try to use the distress ink to stamp down my the collage stamp, and I seldom use distress ink. Actually, I never use distress ink to stamp down things because it bleeds through, which I just shown you a while ago. Yep, that's why I do not use that, and it dries very slowly in especially vellum paper, or it never dries. I don't know, because I stopped using that once I find out that it won't dry on my vellum paper. And here I want to punch out this tab punch. Now normally punch for when you use the punch, the instruction on the punch is normally they will say that don't punch sticker paper, but this one I just punch it because I want to use that sticker paper. And before that, I'm gonna use staple this two pieces of paper together with this very cute Tim Holtz mini attacher, I think. Anyway, I'll link it down below. I think it's called mini attacher, but it's so cute because the stapler is so small in size, which I really love. And here I'm gonna stick that collage down with the sticker tag, because I do not want to glue it down, as I want to have more things beneath it. And here I'm just distressing the tab a little bit. I hope I sounded alright, because it's really been a while since I do a voiceover. I didn't. Yeah, you see, I'm incoherent. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna put this down. Yep. And yes, I really love how this looks. And at the bottom, I'm gonna do a little bit more collage. So here comes my containers. First, I'm gonna take this gum label from Lin Channing as well. There's a dog barking outside. Yep. So I'm just picking out a few to see which one I like most. And I ended up going with this very simple label, which is this one. Yeah. And I'm gonna use this brownish one as a collage. I should have done that before I stick this flower collage down, right? But then if I didn't put it down, it's hard for me to measure where I want everything to be. I want this to be hidden, so even the girl sticker, I don't want the leg to be peeping out. That's why the girl sticker has to be on top. And I want to use this washi as well, which has this perforated tearing lines where you have to tear out like in a stem figure, in a stem shape. So I want that typewriter stem shape, which I think is absolutely gorgeous, to be a part of the collage. Now these are gum labels, meaning it's water activated, but I'm very lazy to go to the washroom to get some water. Yep. So I'm just using my glue instead. It still works with glue, just that it's water activated. If you want to use water to stick it down, you can. And I'm putting down my girl washi. I want to ensure the leg is not sticking out. And perfect. Now next up, I'm gonna stamp down the number 15 as sort of a date, but then of course I'm gonna do the date formally as well, but then I'm just gonna stamp down 15 on that rounded gum label. It looks a bit empty without anything there. I'm gonna use my Yosogo pack stamp. Again, stash on. I think this is the olive color, olive something. Again, don't worry, I'll link everything down below. So here we go, 15, perfect. And next up, I'm gonna do the collage on my right side, and I'm really happy how this turned out. On my right side, I'm gonna use the remaining pieces of paper left behind from the right side, from the left side. Yep. I just spent some time to figure out how I want this to be, and I did pause a while the video, else it would be way too long. And I decided to tear out this invoice memo paper so they're shorter and it looks better. And then I do not know how I want to proceed, so I just put everything down first. That's normally how I do set up my journal. So if I'm stuck somewhere, I'll just put the things down for sure, and then I'll move on from there. Sometimes to me, imperfection is also a part of the art or the creativity. You know, nothing is perfect anyway. And here I'm trying to find a smaller gum label, but I do not want a brown one because the paper and the memo pad is already brown in color, so I want a white one, and I'm gonna use that instead. Again, I do not want to go to the washroom to get some water, so I'm gonna glue this down with my glue stick. I don't know why, but I think age is catching up on me because I'm very sleepy right now. Last time I can really, I'm a night owl. I can stay very late until, I don't know, 3-4 a.m. sometimes, and still feel very energetic the next day. But now it's almost 12 midnight and I'm very sleepy. Okay, here I'm using this stamp from Thai Online, and it said "Wish upon a star," which I really like the quote, and I'm just gonna use this MU transfer sticker, MU Lifestyle I think it's called, yeah, the floral one on this wish upon a star code. I just want a small one now. I do not want to cut it up, and I try to be careful to just rub on that particular flower that I want, and I don't know where my stick gone to, so I'm just going to use my finger, which is pretty easy actually. Yep, there we go, it's on. And I think it looks gorgeous, so I am going to sort of write down the month with this Tombow calligraphy pen. Now, I never drew any calligraphy on video before. I do it off video, but because I have no confidence and still now I'm still learning, it's not very nice yet, but then I think it's okay. As you can see, February. I actually want to do it on video, but I've paused it somehow. I forgot to turn it on, and I do use this what is it called? Travelers Company brass stencil. Oh my goodness, I'm really very old now. And here I am lettering down the day, which is a Saturday, and as you can see, it's okay I guess, but not as pretty as those you see on my I really envy those people that has a very nice penmanship or craft calligraphy handwriting. Yep. And I of course do some distressing around the pages, and that's it for today's journal with me. I'm very happy how it turns out, and I hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy showing you guys or sharing with you guys. And do let me know if there's any question, or what you think about me doing another plan with me video for my A6 Midori one day one page diary. Until see you guys hopefully next week, do take care, and enjoy your day, and thank you for watching. Bye, love ya.